Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Although Gaynor thinks that Mordant will eat the skin of us.
You talk to Gay
And how much of them elderberries?
as much as you can fit in.
But won't it be completely black?
My dear.
Are you sure? Where did you actually learn?
When I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Aye. As far as I know, all the apprentices studied with maths.
That wagon
I
has
heard
to be
you're in
out of
need of
here
money,
before his
Frank.
lordship returns.
True enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Crosby.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside.
Leave me alone. I've no time for chat.
Clear off. Hey, you're not allowed here.
I'll tell you why everything's gone down the drain. Well, I'm all ears.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Excuse me.
Why wouldn't they when it's true?
Wedding like.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Excuse me.
No idling. Get hauling.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Crosby.
Let's hope the bride doesn't
Well, I'm all ears, master philosopher.
Clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
We still got a king, though.
I care why I listen to such talk, and on duty too.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you
A thief!
I'll tell you what the trouble is. Why everything's gone down in the creek. Well, I'm all ears.
Lots of guests.
It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
Excuse me?
Bride doesn't hear you. She might take offence.
I wasn't talking about her. The bride's always the prettiest.
What was Lord Seni's wedding like? What was Lord Seni's wedding like?
It was nice.
What was Lord Seni's wedding like?
That shit!
Them sacks ain't gonna carry themselves.
What was Lord Seni's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
He hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
Whatever worries he has, fella freak folks like this. Ain't no wonder.
That's that.
I wouldn't put it that way.
I finished.
How should I? They told me to think up.
Well, I'd say that
Aye, but I've.
I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Then you might. Tell you what. Go to the forge. So fire it up, and there's only one.
All right.
How many legs?
4.
Smart lad. But Kabat's already got.
1. All right.
You'll find
All right.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done... Lads! By the way, you lot all think running the castle is a piece of cake. But for sure, Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it either.
I should move it. Oh, for fuck's sake. First bell. Another 11 to go. I can't keep hitting the same place. This'll be done in no time. All finished.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there, though. And not a step further than the kitchen. Lucky I'm not...
Christ Jesus laid down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of your good servant, Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and good Christian. I beg you heal him, and all other soldiers.
I saw.
About that horse.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here?
No. You talk.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, he's our just between the two of us. Excuse me?
What was Lord Zenny's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
I brought you those horse.
That took long enough. And you know who gets...
You?
Exactly. All right, have to go.
What did you?
You're a bit inquisitive.
Well, I get the. Sure.
Very one.
Do I get something?
Hey, I've no time.
I'll be going.
So run along, and next...
What was Lord Zenny's wedding like?
It was nice.
I don't want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns.
The cheek on...
And when that's all done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning. And don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do
You're not permitted to be here. Give up.
The second toll for Hans. Hans! Are you there?
Henry!
I think...
I don't know.
Well, unfortunate.
You've got to...
I know. But they took him during...
Jesus!
Well, we've been damn lucky.
It's all the same.
Not exactly.
That's not good.
Well, I'll have to try and...
Just don't get...
When that's all done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't...
Sir...
You? Christ, first you...
I know...
How could have...
One vagabond isn't...
And what are you...
I'm... Prague University.
Oh.
Oh, I understand.
Well,
Anyway,
yes.
with your permission...
What?
Don't worry, I'll just...
I'm glad to... When it comes upon me... No.
Do your hand...
Well, I'm not the youngest.
Did you get advice from anyone?
Well, so I...
Yes?
It's a little...
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a
All right. The professor spoke at length.
I would expect so.
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So, when there's a full moon, I go...
Really?
No.
I understand. Tell me, Matt, does it hurt all the...
No.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's worse when I...
And does it get worse?
Yes, it's you...
Tell me, sir, what about you?
Well...
But that's no obstacle, is it? Although the Holy Script...
Not I. I never managed to find who would be a...
I'm not sure.
Actually, neither...
I believe your stomach juices are out.
That's what the professor...
Unfortunately...
Can't you get me that potion right?
I don't have the required remedy. I don't have the necessary...
You're free to use the surgeon. It's upstairs in the crone. That's the
I think so. But I was told to stay...
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble.
All right. I'll go and get some.
Good. And make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared. And that it's not too sweet like the last time. Ow! God. Starting up again.
Huh? Huh? You're not permitted to... Eh? You're not permitted to be here. Give up! Eh? You're not permitted to be here. Give up!
Show me what you've got!
The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot!
The third toll.
Punishment by the blade, my favorite. Don't dare.
The third toll. I better get moving.
You're not permitted to be here.
The third toll. I better get moving.
I'm sorry.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for something.
Well, look somewhere else.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to...
I don't know.
That slimy toad?
Well, you look like you know your way around.
Why?
Because we're birds of a...
How do you mean?
Well,
Oh, really?
really? Didn't you lose a comb by...
What? How did you...
How?
That was pretty...
As you wish.
All right. If it's there's all sorts of junk there, but there's...
And what if they...
Then tough luck, that crack...
All right.
And now get out of my way.
You thief! Surrender, now!
The fourth bell.
over there? Stealing, huh?
I apologize.
What are you doing here?
Leave, or I'll call the guards. Cracker!
What are you doing?
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to...
Let me... Don't worry. I suppose...
Damn right, or at least...
I can see if...
Hey, I need some decent...
Well, you might...
Thanks. Well, at least I...
You're welcome.
This place is off limits to you.
Careful.
was nice. Good food and drink.
Good day. What do you need?
Sir,
Yes?
I've got something.
About... this?
Definitely. It will balance your humours, sir.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind...
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You ought...
Oh, all right, then.
And another thing.
Yes?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel.
Oh, go away.
Thank you.
Careful. You're not allowed in here, so leave that door alone.
The bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
You're not permitted to... Careful! Huh? Huh. Strange. Eh? You're... Eh? I must be mad. To hell with it. You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
What would I be looking for?
Are you deaf? Yield.
That's a tough one. Wouldn't get my hopes up.
Sorry? Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care.
God bless.
Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon.
I was.
No,
No,
I got. But there's one.
I could.
You could.
Sure.
Well, good day.
Bloated again.
All right. This is already sharp. That's one sharp blade. Here it is.
Sharp without your.
And then the. Understandably.
Anyway.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but he.
Uh-huh. Would you happen...
And what would you...
I want to pray.
The chapel, eh? Well, all...
And did he succeed?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the court, and from there, you can get to the dungeon.
Oh.
Oh, I...
What does that mean?
That the...
Indeed. You don't...
No, a fella has...
What was...
A certain...
I'll be going.
Aye. God be with you.
Excuse me?
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Excuse me? This property belongs to someone else.
What? What do you think you're doing? Looking for something in there? Thief? Come on then, let's sort this out. Well, what's it going to be?
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here.
Once more, then.
Any idea what that was?
Oh, it's just you.
I'm sorry.
Pardon me.
If you want to pray, go some. Unless you're.
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister.
I need to talk to you.
Unless he returns.
Oh, Christ.
Yes! It's a matter of. Besides which, he's delirious and can't.
Everyone to me. You there?
I heard that your brother, so I brought something for him.
Really?
God moves in mysterious ways.
Yes, of course.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Excellent! These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, You tell me what happened here in Herrgott's Namen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. Furthermore, his lordship has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, and naturally your equipment shall be returned to you. Gentlemen, follow me. So, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology.